The phone rang. It was late, almost midnight. I picked up the receiver. A woman's voice, full of panic. "My cat," she sobbed. "She's dying." She had 4 kittens just born. The mother, she feared, wouldn't last the night. "Could I come?" "Of course," I said. I drove through the dark lanes, my mind racing. Dying cat, newborn kittens, not a good combination. I hoped I wouldn't be too late. Reaching the farm, I was met by the woman, her face etched with worry. She led me to the barn, where a small, still form lay on a bed of hay. The air was thick with the smell of milk and fear. The kittens, tiny bundles of fur, huddled close to their mother. Their small meows, usually a sound of new life, now seemed like cries for help. I knew I had a fight on my hands. Gently, I examined the mother cat. She was emaciated, her fur matted and dull. Her breathing was shallow, her pulse weak. She was severely dehydrated and malnourished, her body exhausted from labor. The kittens, too, were weak. They were desperately trying to suckle, but the mother had no milk to give. I worked quickly, setting up an intravenous drip to rehydrate her. I administered antibiotics to fight off any potential infections. The kittens needed warmth and food. I showed the woman how to tube feed them with a special milk formula. Every heartbeat felt precious, every breath a victory. The hours crawled by. I stayed with the cat and her kittens throughout the night, monitoring their condition, adjusting the drip, and keeping them warm. The woman, her eyes red from crying, never left my side. She held the kittens, whispering to them, willing them to live. As dawn broke, I saw the first glimmer of hope. The mother cat's breathing was stronger, her eyes slightly open. She looked at me, then at her kittens, a flicker of recognition in her gaze. It was the faintest spark, but it was enough to rekindle my own hope. Over the next few days, we continued our vigil. Slowly, painstakingly, the mother cat began to recover. She started to eat, lapping up the food I offered with a shaky tongue. Her milk came in, and the kittens, now stronger, suckled greedily. Their tiny bodies grew plumper by the day. The woman was overjoyed. She showered the cat and her kittens with love and affection. The barn, once filled with fear and sadness, now echoed with the sounds of life. The purring of the mother cat, the contented meows of her kittens, and the woman's laughter were the sweetest music to my ears. A week later, I returned to the farm for a checkup. The transformation was remarkable. The mother cat, now named Hope, greeted me with a gentle meow. Her fur was sleek and shiny, her eyes bright with life. The kittens, playful and energetic, tumbled around her. I watched as Hope washed her kittens, her tongue rough with love. This was the miracle of life, the triumph of resilience and care. It was a reminder of why I became a vet, to witness these moments of joy, to be a part of these incredible journeys of survival. As I drove away, I looked back at the farm, bathed in the warm glow of the setting sun. The image of Hope and her kittens, now a symbol of hope and new beginnings, stayed with me. It was a reminder that even in the darkest of times, life finds a way, and love always conquers all.